Good morning. The weekend is here. Thanks so much for checking in with us here at Atlanta News First Plus on your Saturday. You are looking at a sunny Midtown Atlanta. Looks really nice. It is chilly out there, though. Don't be deceived by that sunshine. We'll check in with First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi coming up in just a moment to get your weekend forecast. And here's a little hint. Looks like it's going to be really nice, so get ready for the warm-up. I'm Megan Packer. Good morning. Here to update you on what's making news. A pretty busy overnight. Lots to get to this morning. So let's jump right into it. I can tell you right now that we're working to get some more information from Atlanta police about at least one or two investigations that we saw them at overnight in southeast Atlanta. So we've got some video from the scene here. This is on Jonesboro Road where we saw them focusing on this food mart here. They had it taped off. This was about 12:45 a.m. And then not far from there was an investigation a few blocks away at a house on Lakewood Terrace. So again, we've reached out to Atlanta police not only for details, but to figure out if these two scenes are connected at all. And so we will keep you posted throughout the day as we learn more. This store where they were is called the Little Bear Food Mart. If you're familiar with that area, you see the yellow crime scene tape was up here. And then again, that second investigation just a few blocks away on Lakewood Terrace. That's looking more like a residential area. So again, waiting on details from Atlanta police that we will pass along as soon as we know more. In Floyd County, there was a shooting outside of a Walmart. It happened last night just before 10 o'clock at the West Rome Walmart, and police say this was a domestic dispute, and one person was shot. She was taken to the hospital, expected to be okay. Police say the suspect quickly tried to run away from the scene, but was caught, and they say that this was an isolated incident involving people who knew each other. The U.S. Department of Justice just released a new report about the Fulton County Jail, calling it inhumane, the conditions inside. The conclusion of a federal investigation found that the jail does not adequately protect inmates from stabbings, sexual abuse, and even murder. We caught up with retired Fulton County Lieutenant Commander Charles Rambo, who worked for years at the jail and was responsible for addressing violence. He believes the problem begins at the top. He did not name the specific leadership changes that he wants to see, but he did say a new jail, something that Fulton County Sheriff Patrick Labatt has been pushing for, would not fix the problems Fulton County is facing. But again, the headline here, a federal report calling the Fulton County Jail inhumane in this new report that was just released this past week. There is a warning right now about potentially dangerous or hazardous algae spotted on Lake Lanier. Take a look here. Officials say the algae blooms look like green paint splattered on the surface of the water. We're told that it can be harmful to people and pets, and you should steer clear of the water. The blooms are often created by a combination of warm weather, a lack of rain, and runoff from yard fertilizers. And another warning right now, this one about these little bugs that have popped up in Georgia finally. The Georgia Department of Agriculture says the invasive spotted lanternfly has made its way to Fulton County. The pest was first detected October 22nd, and then it was just confirmed a few days ago on Thursday. The plant hopper does not pose a direct health risk to humans, but it is a major threat to the state's agriculture industry. If you see one of them, you are supposed to take a clear picture of it, kill it, and then report it online. So you can see it's got a very distinct look here. So take a good look. This is the spotted lanternfly. Again, after years of them being very prevalent up in the Northeast, they have made their way here to Georgia, with one now being spotted in Fulton County. If you have friends and family up in the Northeast like I do, you know they have been dealing with these for a while. All right, so we'll keep a very close eye on that and see what the Georgia Department of Agriculture says about that if they start to pop up in, different locations and if they start to cause problems here in North Georgia. All right, that's a look at some of your news headlines. Be sure to download our free Atlanta News First app. We are keeping you updated on all of the day's news throughout the day right there. But let's talk weather right now as we take a peek outside. Looks so nice in Midtown. I will bring in First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi to give us a bit of an update. And this is a really nice weekend, Courtney, before some major changes you're tracking for us.
Yes, it is going to cool off big time, and it's going to rain as well. We have widespread rain in the forecast. Once I get myself set up here. There we go. had to get myself my box. For all of you who don't know, I'm 5'1", so that's a little on the short side. But anyway, we have several changes on the way to the First Alert 7-day forecast. We have one First Alert weather day for Tuesday and another on Thursday for naturally the cold air that will follow behind our cold front that will bring us the rain. So let's talk about it. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the beautiful weather out there so far, and the weekend weather will be beautiful. But here's a look at what to expect this week. 2 days to kind of circle on your calendar. Tuesday for widespread rain. Thursday, the cold air moves in, some of the coldest air of the season, in fact. Here's a look at what to expect temperature-wise today. It was very cold this morning. A lot of our suburbs started in the 30s and will warm really nicely through the afternoon. By lunchtime, temperatures in the low 60s will top out today in the mid to upper 60s. And then if you have any dinner plans tonight, temperatures around 6 will be in the upper 50s to low 60s. And then around 9, temperatures will be anywhere from the mid 40s to mid 50s across North Georgia. So if you have any evening plans, you will need the jacket. That will definitely be a good idea, especially if you're headed to Sanford Stadium. Big game today in Athens. Blackout games, so make sure you're wearing all black if you're a Georgia fan. And temperatures look like this. Tailgate will be in the upper 60s, kickoff 59 degrees, and then when you are leaving the stadium tonight, temperatures will be in the upper 40s. So you'll definitely need the layers for the end of the game, but in the afternoon, maybe just a light jacket, even t-shirt weather, 68 degrees, I think for a lot of people, you don't even need the jacket. But kickoff at 7:30, and again, temperatures will drop pretty quickly after sunset, which is around 5:35 tonight. Tomorrow, another chilly start. We'll wake up very similar to this morning, anywhere from the upper 30s to mid 40s. Highs warmer in the low 70s with a lot of sunshine. It'll be a gorgeous Sunday. Let's take you through the start of the week. Here's Tuesday, 9 o'clock, so late morning, we'll have the chance for rain to start to roll in. That will take over the afternoon and start to move out overnight Wednesday. A few lingering showers possible Wednesday, and then that cold air really settles in Thursday and Friday. We're going to have to watch for any wraparound moisture late week, Thursday into Friday, because we will flirt with freezing in the higher elevations of the mountains. So if you get any moisture with that, maybe could be talking about a few flurries in the highest elevations of the mountains, but it is way too far out to talk about that. But something we'll be watching. It's always fun to think about, right? When it comes to rain from that front, very beneficial rainfall. We did get a good bit of rain from that front on Thursday. We'll get another round of that on this upcoming Thursday. Looking ahead to maybe an inch to an inch and a half of rain, some isolated totals higher south of the city. We are abnormally dry. Some spots are in a drought, so we will take what we can get. Of course, October really didn't do us well in terms of the rainfall department, so we're finally starting to make up for that this month, and we'll pick up a pretty substantial amount of rain on Thursday. Thankfully, no severe weather. It doesn't look like severe weather threat with this cold front moving in as of right now on Thursday. Behind that front, or excuse me, on Tuesday, Thursday, that's when the cold air moves in. So Thursday is our second First Alert weather day. We'll wake up in the low to mid 30s, 41 in the city of Atlanta. We've had that before in October, but this is what is really going to be the thing that's going to be a little bit of a shock to the system. Highs only in the mid 40s to low 50s. This is the coldest air we've had since March. So very, very cold temperatures on the way for Thursday. And if you like the cooler air, it does look like that trend will continue into Thanksgiving. This doesn't mean every day is going to be below average, but when you take the average of the 8 to 14 days, so beyond the 7-day going into Thanksgiving week, we will generally be below average. And looking long range as of right now, it looks like Thanksgiving will have highs in the mid 50s. That is going to change in some capacity, but I'm just letting you know what it looks like right now. So potentially a chilly Thanksgiving. You can open the windows while you're cooking to kind of cool off your kitchen while you're cooking on Thanksgiving Day. We'll, of course, watch that forecast carefully for you as we get closer to it. Here's a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast. Beautiful for the weekend. Lots of sunshine, highs near 70. We'll wake up in the 40s tomorrow morning again. Some spots maybe in the upper 30s, and then we'll stay mild through the start of the work week. Tuesday is our first Alert weather day for widespread rain, highs only in the 60s, and then we'll dry out Wednesday. Sunshine will return. That cooler air isn't going to quickly drop in. We will essentially kind of get the parent low of the system needs to pass on by first, and that's going to dip in the jet stream and bring us cooler air Thursday and Friday. So Wednesday is kind of the buffer where we'll have maybe a few showers, temperature near 70, and then that cold air really drops in Thursday and Friday with overnight lows anywhere from the low 30s in the mountains to low 40s in Atlanta, highs only in the upper 40s to low 50s Thursday, and we'll stay chilly with lots of sunshine for Friday as well. Lots of changes on the way. Enjoy the beautiful weekend. I hope you make it a good weekend. Thanks so much for joining us for your news and weather on this Saturday morning, and make it a great day. We'll catch you here next time.